My name is Pavel. I'm very happy to be here at Casual Connects. Some familiar faces as well as new one. And I'm very excited because today I'm going to show you some of the ideas we came up while developing our game. And I was working in digital entertainment field for 5 years, and now Super Sila is immersed into the best part of digital entertainment games. This is the Traps game we're going to launch this year, and when we start our game development experience, we now can share with you the experience and the criteria we were using to decide what game is worth making. We started our development with the clone game, very close to the Rayman Jungle Run game. It has a pretty simple game design, and therefore it was very simple for us to start developing a game based on the level design we liked in Rayman Jungle Run. We had lots of different styles and designs, but at a certain point we've chose this style provided by Colombian illustrator Andres Arithia, and we've made a first playable prototype of the game. And at this point we understood that the game making is possible for us, but at a certain point we started to think why we're making games and what is the goal we want to achieve. And this goal was the game with the ability of hit the top grossing. And then we understood that the style we should use must be more casual-like with the real-life setting, and we had several visual ideas for that. Then we started to even trying to visualize the 3D runner games, again with different styles and pitches and different approaches to the visual development and graphics. And what is interesting is that at this point we started to understand that we were looking at game development only from the art and visual perspective, and there are lots of games on the market that are very similar to this very running game. And then we were thinking that the criteria of the game that is worth making should be a very strong competitive advantage over the other games. And we started to brainstorm, and this time all of the team members were playing the games like Runners and City Builders. And at some point, brainstorming these two games, we were thinking, well, the walls that are used to protect your village in the City Builders pretty much similar to the walls that this guy on the left is running on. And coming up with this very concept, we're starting to think and dig deeper of how to combine these two genres. And what is very interesting, that the City Builders, they're very interesting from the business perspective. Like every successful game should have a very strong business model behind it. And the runner games have captivating game mechanics but a very low and a very high short-term retention, but the game mechanics exterminates very fast, and they have low retention and low average revenue per paying user. And the City Builders, on the contrary, have very advanced game mechanics, high retention, and higher PPUs. So thinking of combining two genres like that, we thought that this could be a very good business opportunity. But not only the business opportunity, it is a new genre, so it provides some value to the industry, and it's very important before you start the making of the first game that you will spend the next year making it, that you are sure that you're going to bring something new to the industry. And since then, we were developing for a year this concept of running and building game where you build your fortress and run other players' fortresses in PvP mode to get resources to develop your champions and your fortress. And to fulfill the ideas we fortunately need a very good team of professionals. And if you think from the perspective of adding value to the industry, you'll find that your company will become a magnet for great talents that will be happy to join your team, and will take this very challenge to create a new game. So to conclude, you have to have a clarity of the goal. The game should have the competitive advantage, value for the industry, and the great business model behind it, as well as a great team. So if you have all of these, then a game is worth making. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any question in the audience? All right. One here, yes.
I didn't get if the title is on the market, and if you can tell us a little bit if the title is on the market, how successful or maybe also non-successful you have been with the product.
Well, we're ready to soft launch it in the first quarter of this year, so not yet on the market.
How are you going to manage your soft launch, or do you want to keep that a secret? Are you going to go into a certain territory, or how are you going to release?
Well, we're going to start in Canada.
Because everybody does it?
Well, we're thinking of partnerships with the brands, with the publishers in Russia, and start the Russian market because we are based in Moscow. But at the same time, we're not sure that the Russian market is the same as the Canada, that is very close to our target audience from United States.
Last chance for a question before we wrap up.
Well, I have a playable build with me, so if you'd like to play, you can come up to me.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.